What's up and welcome to the channel. I'm MrMarvelTV and today I'm giving you the top 3 loadouts you can be using right now in Warzone 2. I know it's early, we've tested some things, but these are what I feel are really strong, accurate weapons. Now, these are in no particular order, but I always recommend use what's most comfortable to you. We're giving you the attachments and the tuning settings for each weapon so that you can keep getting your Warzone 2 dubs, or maybe even your first one if you haven't already. If you're new or you're screenshotting these loadouts, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell, and hit that like button so that you don't miss another upload. The first weapon I have for you is the STB556. You want to run the Equalist 80 muzzle on this. This will help that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Tune it to make it act like a monolithic suppressor. You want to tune that aim down sight speed all the way down and that bullet velocity all the way up. For the barrel, you want to run the 508 rear guard barrel. This helps that damage range, hip fire accuracy, and bullet velocity. And then you want to tune that to the max recoil steadiness and the max damage range. And then for the laser, I like the VLK LZR 7 milliwatt laser here. This helps with your aim down sight speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire speed. Huge help there. And then for the optic, I like the Chrono Mini Pro. I've always liked the Chrono Mini Pro, even in multiplayer. And then I love tuning it to push it all the way far. This moves it farther down the barrel, gives it less visual recoil on your screen, which always helps your aim. And then, of course, we want to go with the 42 round mag. So we're going to show you how this gun operates here in the firing range. Here, you can see it's really accurate. You don't really want to get in gunfights like this, far down range like that with a SMG, any SMG. But man, mid-range to close range gunfights right here, super easy to control recoil. For your secondary here, you want to go with the Lockman Sub. I absolutely love this weapon. It's super quick, very accurate, low recoil. We want to go with the X10R40 muzzle. This helps that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. You want to tune that to the same thing like the monolithic suppressor back in Modern Warfare 2019, with the aim down sight speed and bullet velocity all the way up. And then for the laser, you want to go with the VLK LZR 7 milliwatt laser again. This will help that aim down sight speed, aim stability, and the sprint to fire speed, which is most important with the SMGs. And then on the grip, we want to go with the Lockman TCG10 grip. This helps that recoil control a lot better, but to give you a little bit better sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, you want to max these out. This will help you with just how quick the weapon is. It's really nice. And then go with the 50 round drum mag here. So we'll take this into the firing range to show you guys how the recoil works and everything like that. Super easy to control. Very fast TTK. Now again, these guys aren't plated, right? But man, that is easy to control recoil right there. Absolutely loving it. We highly recommend this weapon. For your next loadout, we've got the Vesnev 9K SMG. I'm absolutely loving this weapon. You want to go with the X10RR40 muzzle. You want to tune that to the fastest aim down sight speed, highest bullet velocity all the way to the right. For the laser here, you want to go with the PEQ Box 4. This will give you that fast ADS, really helpful. And then you want to run a stock on this called the Marqueve R7 stock. This helps with that crouch movement speed. This will have you that strafe speed is what we're talking about here. Crouch movement speed. So when you're crouched, you'll move faster. Sprint to fire speed, and your sprint speed, excuse me, and your aim down sight speed really helps. And then you want to tune it to have the fastest aim down sight speed and your aim walking speed all the way down as well to help with that strafe speed. And then the True Tack rear grip here helps with that sprint to fire, aim down sight speed, and to make that even faster, let's max out that aim down sight speed and max out the sprint to fire speed. Man, it's really good. And go with the 45 round mag here because you do need some extra ammo in Warzone 2. You're gonna need that extra ammo because everyone's gonna be plated and those kinds of things. Let's take this into the firing range, show you guys how this weapon operates. Super fast. TTK again, SMG downrange. Most of these will not have good TTK downrange like this, but yeah, absolutely loving this close to mid-range, just like that. Absolutely loving it. For your secondary here, I love going with the M4. The M4 is old, reliable. Once again, and then everybody has this thing leveled up. You probably have it leveled up since it's the first one that most people ran anyway. But want to make sure to get this in for you. Fast TTK. Easy to control recoil is very important in Warzone 2 and DMZ. but mostly in Warzone 2 is what we're talking about here. So we want to go with the Harbinger D20 muzzle. This helps with that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, recoil smoothness, and you want to tune it down to fastest or max aim down sight speed, max bullet velocity, just like you would a monolithic suppressor back on Warzone, the original Warzone, right? Then for the barrel, you want to go with the high tower 20-inch barrel. This helps with that bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy. You want to tune this to max recoil steadiness and max damage range. And then again, I like the Cronin Mini Pro Optic. A lot of people like the VLK. Totally understand, especially on a bigger map. But honestly, I like the easier to control visual recoil, in my opinion. Helps a lot more. I find myself getting into more mid-range gunfights. Anything longer than mid-range for me, I like to use a sniper. So we'll give you the sniper loadout here in just a second for that. But yeah, you want to tune this to push that all the way to the far. This moves the farther down the sight, farther down the barrel, gives you better visual recoil, and easier to control, in my opinion. So for the underbarrel here, you go with the F-Tac Ripper 56. This helps with that aiming, idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. I like to tune this down to the max aim down sight speed and max aim walking speed. This helps with that strafe speed quite a bit. And then you got to add the 60 round mag to this. I don't see a lot of 45 round mags working here in Warzone 2 quite yet. TTK is pretty fast as it is, but the 60 round mag really helps, especially in longer gunfights. But absolutely loving this weapon. Let's show you guys how this thing operates. Absolutely love it. Boom. Easy to control recoil. Fast TTK down range. Absolutely love it. Man, it's just beautiful. And man, the gold camo just is so much better than the platinum, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on that one. For our third loadout here, this is my favorite loadout to run, especially this primary weapon right here. You got to go with the TAC 56. It is, in my opinion, unbeatable right now. I absolutely love it. Go with the Komodo heavy muzzle here. You can go with a silencer. If you go with a silencer, I would go with a Harbinger D20 or go with the Echolis 80 here. Completely up to you, but I like the Komodo heavy here. Gives you really hones in that horizontal recoil control. You don't really have to tune it if you don't want to. You can max out the recoil stabilization if you wanted to, but I don't really like to mess with the Komodo heavy here. But for the barrel, we want to go with the Tundra Pro barrel. This helps with that damage range, hip fire accuracy, and bullet velocity. This thing is a mad killer in TTK when it comes to mid-range to close-range gunfights, which is what you want. We're running this with a sniper. This is a perfect sniper support TAC 56, and it's honestly a long-range TAC 56 as well. I'm absolutely loving it. So you want to tune this barrel to max recoil steadiness, max damage range. Very easy to control recoil here. And then I like to use the Phase 3 grip with that aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil control. Absolutely love it. Let's go with the I'm going to max out the recoil stabilization here. In my opinion, that's what I like to run. Don't mess with the bottom. You can if you want, but I don't like to mess with the bottom on this one. And then you got to be running high velocity ammo on this weapon. Honestly, you can run high velocity ammo if you're not going to run a mag on anything. Run high velocity ammo on your ARs right now. The bullet velocity is outrageous and just it hits real hard. They just hit, the weapons hit harder with this this high velocity ammo. You got to be using it. You'll max out that damage range, max out the bullet velocity on these, and you'll be winning gunfights quite a bit. Go with the 60 round mag here. I like going with the 60 round mag. If you don't go with the 60 and you run like an optic or something like that, I really don't like running an optic on a sniper support weapon, but I recommend maybe a rear grip or something like that. But again, this is a really solid setup. Again, tune the gun to your play style, those kinds of things, man. But this thing is pretty all around a very good build. We'll show you guys how this works, how it operates. I'm loving it. Boom, boom, boom. No, I'm absolutely loving it. So good, easy to control, really no visual recoil hardly at all. Easy to control. You just drag down straight down on your aiming stick there, and it's great, man. Loving it. But again, thank you guys again for watching. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, good luck. Stay frosty. Happy hunting.